Good Saturday evening, everybody. We are coming down to the wire. Match day 37. We had an earlier match in the day at 4. We had Toronto versus Inter Miami. Inter Miami scores in stoppage time to win the game 1-0 over Toronto. We really thought, a bunch of us thought that Toronto was going to pull out the draw, and they did not. Inter Miami 71 points. If they win next match day that they play, they break the record. If not, they don't break the record. So it's win or bust at that point for the record. They have the supporter shield, so that kind of all that matters, and then you make it into the playoffs. So I guess it is a big deal, but it's not a big deal. We could see history is what I'm getting at. How are you, Angus? Thanks for stopping in. Jay already in here. He's hoping for DC United to get in. I also have my co-host over here, Dommy. You can barely see him in the screen there, but he's going to be my co-host for a little bit tonight. He doesn't say much, so he just chills. But we're here, FC Cincinnati versus Orlando City. Let me know. I forgot to put the poll up. Let me know who you think's going to win. FC Cincy, Orlando. I feel like I'm going to spell something wrong here because I had trouble getting started with stuff. But we're here. There it is. There's the poll. Let me know who do you think's going to win this match. This one has implications just like Columbus and their match. Even Orlando. This is a big matchup. If you wanna win, if you're Orlando, to keep in that fourth spot because that is home field advantage. And if NYCFC would happen to win, that tomorrow, that's a big thing. So this match is a huge one, but also for Columbus to beat Philadelphia, and it's a big one. It's a big game for Philadelphia. There's a lot of huge games tonight, and we're here for it, aren't we? Angus, you're saying 3-2 Orlando on the road. Okay, I like it. I like it. So here's the lineup for uh, for FC Cincinnati. We'll start with the home team. Giacchini and Kelsey up top for Cincinnati. Acosta in the middle. Wobodo, Busha, Assad, and Yedlin there in the midfield. So they're playing with a three back with Powell, Robinson, and Hadabi, maybe. So that is Cincinnati's lineup. Then Orlando's on the other hand. We have not watched very many Orlando matches because they just now started getting hot. You got Mule up top with Enrique, and then Angelo, Cartega. No, not Cartega. Uh, I'm lost there. Arujo and Torres there in the midfield. I'm doing great, starting off great here. Santos, Jansen, Schagel, Smith there on the back line with I'm terrible with names. We already know about this. I'm the only one that shows Cincinnati. Hey, right now Cincinnati's 67%. You're praying the Crew beat Philadelphia. Do you not want Cincinnati to get in that number 2 spot? Yeah, because if I'm Cincinnati and Columbus, I want the win tonight and to get that second spot in the East. How are you, normal guy? How's things going? Thanks for stopping in. If you haven't yet, just getting in here, please give the video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. We're just getting started this evening. I believe my prediction for this match, I think I have FC Cincinnati winning there at home. Kevin, how are you? Hey man, I thought Toronto was going to pull it off today with getting at least the draw. Recipes this I Hey, I know. That sucks because well, they're still in it right now. Kevin, Toronto could still, if things happen your way, because who's DC playing against? I think DC out of the teams that are in the playoff hunt there for what is it, that last position in the East or the last two positions. I think DC has the easiest opponent because Philadelphia has Columbus. Atlanta have the Red Bulls. I think that's probably the second easiest. Here, sorry, I'm pulling up the standings on MLS because it actually shows who's what. So no, Toronto, even even though Toronto is saying in ninth, they're eliminated because of goal difference. I'm guessing it comes down to. So yes, Toronto are eliminated. I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, it's actually saying on MLS's website that Toronto is eliminated. Hey Dom, what's the chances for Toronto? Oh, that's your. There you go, Kevin. No budge. I'm sorry, man. Uh, that's great. We just need to ask him more questions. He's good at answering. Look at that. People are going to come on. If people just get on here, they're going to think that my dog's dead back there. He's not. If you look at the beginning of the stream, he was setting up. He's alive. He's alive and well. But yeah, for some reason it's saying that they're eliminated. But Montreal is trying to hold on to the eighth spot. Philadelphia, DC, Atlanta, Nashville, and even the Revs are trying to get in. Yeah, I think the biggest problem, Kevin, for Toronto is goal difference. They have a negative 21 goal difference. DC has a negative 16. Nashville has a negative 17. Just as insinuate impression. Oh, that's great, Kevin. I like that. All right. So we should be getting ready to kick off here soon. We should have actually already kicked off. I'm glad we didn't because I would have been behind on the. Man, Kevin's hitting us with the jokes today. Got to give a shout out to Angus, Gracie, Charles. Thank you all for stopping in this morning on our big up stream for Leicester City versus Bournemouth. It was a lot of fun. That site's pretty cool. I'm excited to continue doing some streams on there. Yeah, Kevin, I'm excited. I'm excited for the playoffs. I'm excited that they're getting ready to come around the corner. I think we're going to have some good streams for it also. All right. What's funny is last week or last match day, we watched an Ohio team and a Florida team. How funny is that? We watched the Columbus versus Miami. So I thought that was pretty funny that we're watching Ohio versus Florida again. Hey, I hope that this match is just as good as the last match we watched. That was a crazy one. There's craziness everywhere. So teams are still huddled up, getting ready, waiting to start. We're really behind. So 88% of you think that Cincinnati are going to get the dub tonight. We're in midfield. Cincinnati starts with the ball. They're going right to left on the screen. Orlando going left to right. And I'm pumped up hearing the music. Let's go. And we are underway. Like I said, Cincinnati going right to left on the screen. Orlando going left to right. And Cincinnati starts out with it. Giacchini just got a cleat to the thigh. Poor guy has a broken nose and now has got a cleat imprint on his right thigh. So our other 7:30 matches, you have Atlanta versus Red Bulls, Charlotte versus Montreal, Columbus versus Philadelphia, New England versus DC United, and Vancouver versus Minnesota. I hope that my boy Joseph Martinez keeps his streak alive and he scores tonight. So offside, it's a free kick to Orlando. I'm glad, Angus. I'm glad that you had a good time. I hope to utilize stuff on that site a little bit more, and I really I can't wait till we can get a handful more people in there, and have people actually come on and chat or show their video. If I can trust people to have their video, because you never know what people are gonna you know what they're wearing, all that kind of stuff. So I want to hear. I want to be able to hear from the community itself too, what your thoughts are on games. But I'm still torn if I want to continue to do Premier League games or other games, or if I want to start doing a thing where we do a 7:30 match on YouTube here with MLS, and then like a 10:30 or a 9:30 match on Big Up. I'm not sure yet how I want to do it. Like I had a good time today, just I don't know about a lot about any other league than MLS, and I don't want to have bad content for you all, if that makes any sense. So a lot of midfield play here. Giacchini has it, he lays it off. Wobodo has it, and now Miles Robinson has it there in the middle. He is playing the middle center back of that back three for Cincinnati. Saad tries to lay it off to Acosta, but he gives it right to Orlando, but Orlando gives it right back to Cincinnati. Jay, look at you coming through. DC scores already. We got an update. How are you, Roasts? Thanks for stopping in. Roast, I forget what team you're for. Who do you cheer for, Roast? Goal Crew? No way. All these goals already? Yeah, Columbus Crew scored. I'm going to guess was it Cucho? They haven't shown it on 360 yet. Oh, I'm pumped for you, Jay. If Atlanta can't get in, I hope that DC does over Philadelphia and them. Hey, Charles, how are you? Rose Cincy, okay. For some reason, I forgot yours. I apologize, man. Santos scores for DC. They just showed it on 360. Also, Cincinnati Columbus Crew scored. Still has not said on football who scored for him. Hey, no problem, Rose. Thanks for stopping in as always. That's a crazy season stat. 13-6-0 when there's only one goal that separates. That's what Pat Noonan is with Cincinnati this season. That was a good goal by Santos, Jay. Acosta crosses it in. Oh, Kelsey was there. Assad gets it though. And Orlando keeps turning it over. Costa cuts in, tries to lay it off to Assad. It does lay it off to. I thought Assad wasn't going to get there. So we get our first corner of the match, and it goes to Cincinnati. Yeah, Charles, Inter Miami scored late early today to win the match. Yeah, Kevin, the DC goal was nice. Hopefully they showed the Columbus goal here in a second. You know, the one thing that I noticed this morning in a Premier League game, whenever it comes to corner kicks, they don't take this long, and the ref doesn't talk as much to the players during a corner. I did not get to see Columbus's goal, but we got another corner for Cincinnati in ours. Yeah, Jay. Hopefully that does boost his confidence. That's the uh, this is the best time to do it, man. And Cucho is the one that scored for Columbus Crew. If anybody was wondering, Cucho with a header off of a corner kick. Here it is, Cincinnati. Nope. Johnson cleared it. Torres, Torres and Wobodo are going at it, and it is a throw for Cincinnati. Final prediction for play. So, oh, that's a good one. So only two teams in the West can get in. It's Portland and Austin, and I will say right now, Portland's going to get in. Portland has an easier schedule. I think Austin plays the Galaxy tonight, and Portland play tomorrow, and they play against FC Dallas. And I just think that Portland is a better team. Yedlin with the good defense. It's a free kick for Cincinnati here. So I think that Portland gets in on the West, Charles. Now, for the East, there's two spots open. According to MLS's website, Toronto is eliminated. And as of right now, with the live scores, DC United and Montreal are that 8th and ninth spot. Philadelphia, Atlanta, Nashville, and the Revs are also in contention to get those two spots. And to be honest, I know that Philadelphia, they're down against Columbus right now. Um, I think that I think that DC could sneak in if Montreal keeps playing the way that they do. I think Montreal is going to get in. I think Montreal gets in. I'll say that. And then for that ninth position, I don't know. I want Jay's making me he's persuaded me to go with DC, and DC are now up 2-0, as he just said in the comments there. Benteke with a goal. I think DC might sneak in, but I can also see Philadelphia. Who does Philadelphia play in the next couple weeks on decision day? Philadelphia plays against Cincinnati, and DC plays against Charlotte at Audi Field. I actually think if Atlanta doesn't get in, I think DC does. I would love to see Atlanta get in. Hey, Angus, my brother-in-law kept sending me the scores of the Vanderbilt Bama game, and I couldn't believe it. And they actually did upset Bama, that blows my mind. That's right, Charles. Benteke with a golden boot. He's got to now, right? And wow, what was the New England keeper thinking there? Torres! No! Enrique! Of course I'm looking down at my phone. And Orlando goes up 1-0 over Cincinnati on the road. Enrique with a goal with the bottom right. Yeah, great. Miles Robinson tried to clear it. Bad pass by Busha. Enrique passes it out wide. What a cross, too. And Enrique just gets on the end of it, just outpaces Miles Robinson for the goal. We got a 1-0 lead for Orlando. Yeah, I can't believe that DC's up 2-0. Let's go. Yeah, isn't that crazy that McGuire got he was supposed to be transferred to Europe and then now he doesn't even start for Orlando? Uh-oh. Oh no. You hate to see it. The guy, one of the guys with oh man, that sucks. One of the drink guys just got hit with a ball and lost all of the drinks when that ball got cleared. Enrique's trying to run Miles down there. Hey, what's up, Terminator? How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Orlando have very much turned it on in these last couple weeks. Let's see if Cincinnati can get on the board here. It's very back and forth right now in this match. What a goal by Enrique! If you're just now seeing that on 360, that's a good goal, man. There's Yedlin tries to get it to Giacchini. Hey, there you go, Terminator. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Congratulations on the win and the girlfriend. Acosta tries to get into Kelsey. Kelsey just didn't make the right run. Gillespie with an easy scoop up for Orlando. Yeah. I feel like they are slow, Angus. I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth on it. Acosta with a bad first touch. You know, I'm sad that Miles Robinson hasn't had that great of a season. Like I always thought he was really good for Atlanta. I don't think I think he had a very mediocre season this year with Cincinnati. Oh, good run. Is Busha going to get to it? Buka, not Busha. I'm sorry, Buka. Buka got in behind, but couldn't get an angle. So it's a throw for Cincinnati. Kelsey. Wobodo's try. They're trying to get it. Kelsey gets on the end of it. I hate that. I'm glad that I know that I pronounce stuff incorrectly, but like also the announcers do too. So like I don't feel as bad because this announcer's for Giacchini, like he's saying something totally different. Joe Aquini. I thought it was Giacchini or Giacchini. Uh Costa's just too small there. So Orlando has possession, slowing it down a little bit here. Building a little bit more. It is with their back line. Oh, tried to get around. Here comes Cincinnati on the counter. They keep anytime that Acosta gets the ball, they're grabbing him, pulling him. He can't get away from people. there you go, Angus. We're gonna stop watch the commercials there for 360. I still I can't believe that they're the only ones that show it. Hi Gracie, how are you? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Also, I thanked everybody earlier that came on the stream for Big Up, so I'll say thank you now that you're in here too. Thanks for stopping in for the Big Up stream. Yadlin crosses it in, chested down. Giacchini gets on it, tries to get it to Acosta, deflected out, and Orlando now have possession. And are they going to counter? They're kind of slowing it down here. Just kidding. They go long and did not work. My law like low. Other people haven't said anything. Anybody else? Is it really low? Oh, Kelsey! Yedlin gets on it. Powell takes a distance shot. Acosta to Kelsey. Kelsey turns around, shoots it, but just on the outside left. Gracie, maybe you need to turn your volume up. Let's see how that works. Is that too loud now? Because now it's pushing up almost into the red on my end for OBS. If I'm really loud, please someone tell me. Oh, Cincinnati countering again. Foul. Oh, that should be a foul. And a yellow card. Cartagena. Oh, gotcha, Jay. So hopefully that's better. Does this sound better? So yeah, that's definitely a card. It's a good call. I'm normal now. Good. I hate when OBS makes updates. I absolutely hate it. Oh no, that sucks. That helps out Atlanta. So this is a promising spot for Cincinnati, right outside the box, and of course, Acosta is there standing over it. Let's see what he does with it. Yeah, hopefully, Galese sets up his wall better than what the crew did the other night on our stream. That's one thing I feel like from watching the game this morning on Premier League. Like this just takes we take so much time with the ref. The ref takes too much time for this BS. Like let's play the game. You did, Gracie. You said this morning that there's trap games. Yeah, freaking Vanderbilt beat Alabama tonight. All right, Acosta is taking the free kick. Oh, goes around the wall just outside right. So goal kick for Galese. So we haven't had any other scores yet. There's a foul by Cincinnati. Free kick for Orlando. Yeah, that's the thing, Jay. Yeah, like this morning in the game that we watched on Big Up, there was just it was just faster. Like it just went faster, and the on corner kicks, like corner kicks were taken fairly quickly compared to MLS. They lost by 31 to Texas A&M. That's awful. I know that WVU was up at one point against Oklahoma State. I don't know if we won that game or not. So we got to throw for Cincinnati here. And they're just resetting. It's back with Robinson on the back line. All the way back to the keeper. He boots it long. Kelsey keeps it in. Assad gives it back to Kelsey. Kelsey's here at the bottom of the screen. Now Assad switches field to Powell. There we go. So they won against Oklahoma State. Yeah, nice. So Cincinnati keeps switching field. Acosta again. What is happening here? Okay, Acosta let it go. I thought Acosta didn't get a good first touch on it again, but he let it go through to Kelsey. Kelsey was fouled, and another promising spot here for Cincinnati. They got to capitalize here. I like that, Gracie. I like that for WVU. So Costa steps up, hits it. Oh, he tries to send it back post, but didn't get enough lift on it to get it to Kelsey. It was headed out by Orlando. Yeah, you are right, Jay. It definitely is more physical, and they let more go too, I believe. And like we didn't even watch two, we didn't watch two of the best teams either. We watched Leicester City and Bournemouth this morning. Jay, Minnesota scores. Nice. Vancouver has looked good though. Both Minnesota and Vancouver. All Minnesota scores off of a PK. This this game is going. I think this game's going to get out of hand by stupid stuff. Just people being dumb. Enrique Torres. Kyle Smith takes the shot and skies it, but offside flag comes up anyway. Torres was offside. Oh yeah, he was. It's a good thing there wasn't a goal. Well, I guess it would have been reviewed, but Powell kept him on. Oh no, Jay. Now I need to pull that up and see how everyone's looking so far. So Orlando have it all the way back with their back line. Excuse me. Acosta tries to get it to Kelsey again, just didn't get enough oomph on it to get it there. So yeah, Gracie, that does make it look a little bit better. I don't know what Enrique is doing here. So he drew the foul. Robinson fouled him. So it's a free kick to Orlando. Oh, Philadelphia just tied it up there in Columbus. Harrell. Enrique tries to flick it off to Torres, but I don't know who that was. But Torres gets it back here. And then loses it. Robinson clears it out. I don't I don't know what's going on with the commentators. I think they've like dropped their mic or something. Can't hear them, but you hear a whole bunch of noise going on. Orlando have the Kelsey just fouled. Kelsey might he's getting a talking to. Yeah, this game's going to get out of hand. I think we're only 27 minutes in, and he has stopped the game so many times to talk to people and all this. People crazy tackles so far, and everyone's wanting a card every single time someone gets tackled. I wish that MLS would implement that the only people that can talk to the ref are the captains. I feel like the games would go a lot quicker than to like stay in play a lot more. Powell lifts it up. So Kelsey, Schlegel, a couple other people all get their legs tangled up, and they call the foul on Cincinnati. So it's a free kick to Orlando here. And we're just looking at the back of Pat Noonan's head. Yedlin. That's a good take by Powell. He's carrying, lays it off. And Wobodo gets to Giacchini. Joachini, I guess. I don't know. Assad now has it. Tries to cross in, deflected. Wobodo comes in, saves it. Acosta, but Acosta loses it, and now Orlando City have it going the other way. Yeah, great touch by Enrique to lay it off, but now it's turned back. Well, it was turned back over. Now Orlando have it back. And then Wobodo wins it back. Yedlin now has it for Cincinnati. And finally, we have one team keeping hold of possession here. Acosta, Assad, Schlegel. Schlegel fouls Giacchini in a very promising spot. So here's another set piece opportunity for Cincinnati. Um, I agree, Angus. There's sometimes that I like his takes, but there's a lot of times recently that like it's like, dude, just stop. Yeah, that was just a stupid play by Schlegel. He grabbed Giacchini around the waist and kind of like threw him down for no reason. So both Acosta and Assad are standing over the ball in this one. All right, let's see who takes it. Oh, uh, Assad laid it off to Acosta. Now we got some shoving between Acosta and one of the Orlando players. So yeah, I think we might see some shoving and everything in this match at some point. So Gillespie just got a warning for taking too long, but everyone was still talking. I don't. I'm very confused by this reffing right now. The ref needs to get a hold of the game, or he's going to lose it. Woboda flicks it on Kelsey. Assad. Giacchini lays it off to Acosta. Acosta blocked by Schlegel, but again, Giacchini is down in the box. Someone pushed him down, or he got tripped. But we got an offside flag. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Oh yeah, Cartagena was just standing there. Giacchini just ran into him. So yeah, there's nothing. And I don't know if Acosta was offside. I believe that's what they called. Assad has control here at the bottom of the screen. Powell now has it. Passes it back to Robinson there at midfield. Kelsey has it. Oh, Buka, good layoff to Acosta. Assad crosses it in. Buka had the shot, but just no power and or pace on it, and it goes wide right. I was going to say, Assad has helped in this game a lot with pushing Cincinnati forward. That's what the announcers are talking about right now. Oh, Charlotte goes up 1-0. Swiderski's turning it on late, too. He's had a couple good games in a row. Torres. Muriel. Torres almost got there. Now Wobodo has it for Cincinnati. He pushes it up to Kelsey. Kelsey's making the run, still carrying. Giacchini had the took the run, but they had to slow it down. There was no one else to help. Oh no, Jay. Oh no. Hopefully one of them switch it up for you and you get at least one right. I want to see. I don't know if Cote got a vote in, so um yeah, Cote did not get predictions in, so that first place spot could be up for grabs. I mean, he is up by 3, but if someone gets a bunch of them right, they can close the gap. Jay, you could close the gap on him. So hopefully it works out for you. Oh, Kelsey. Kelsey gets a yellow. So Kelsey fouled, I believe it was Arujo, maybe. Yeah, Arujo. Vancouver tied it up. There you go. Yep, they did. Doesn't say who scored though. There you go, Gracie. Yeah, I didn't know that. I can't believe we're already in the 35th minute. I feel like this first half is flying by. Yeah, I don't know, Jay. I don't know why he didn't put predictions in. Maybe he just missed the video, but I mean, with that quick turnaround, it's one of those things. Whenever there's a quick turnaround, um, I feel like that's when people kind of drop off because that's even like Sam. Sam didn't put in um, a vote either. What's up, Seabass? How are you? How you feeling about Red Bull so far against Atlanta? So we got to throw for Orlando. Waiting for them to throw it in here. Gracie, I think that would be hilarious if that happened. I just don't see it happening. Yeah, Jay. Yeah, you could at least tie up with them. Seabass, you're playing okay. You guys should be able to beat Atlanta. Atlanta has no striker, man. That's our biggest thing. Uh-oh. Is Enrique going to get onto that? No. Robinson outruns Enrique. Goalkeeper for Cincinnati clears it out. Assad putting on the pressure a little bit. Man, it's crazy how good. Um, so Costa fouls Arujo. Free kick for Orlando. I think that I think that Torres is a very good player for Orlando City. Gracie, get out of here with Rios. He's not good, man. He's not good. Oh, the Vancouver was offside, so it doesn't count. That sucks. Oh, Kelsey, give it to Acosta. Oh, Assad gets it to Acosta. He's looking, crosses it. Buka has a shot on the volley, but sends it up into the 24th row. But Cincinnati's picking it up though. I feel like it's been all Cincinnati here in the last 10 minutes or so. And they're knocking on the door. But that was a great pass by Acosta. Yeah, Jay, he's good too. Yeah, Orlando has a lot of good players, and so far, I mean, to be honest, I have not heard much about Enrique, who is playing up top for Orlando tonight, number 7. I haven't heard it, but he's played really good tonight. I mean, some of his first touches have been fantastic. And speaking of that, he's in behind Enrique with a shot, but a great save. And then an Orlando player just truck sticked a Cincinnati guy right in the back after the ball already went out. Celentano is not happy. So Enrique, Powell left him on. Oh no. So Assad and someone else kind of like bumped into each other. And then after the ball was shot, I still didn't see who it was, the Orlando player. The Orlando player shoved Assad down. I don't know, Gracie. I don't feel like I don't feel like he's had a great season. I don't think he's done that well for Orlando. So Orlando with the corner kick here. Torres sends it in. Wow. So I don't know what's getting called here. Enrique on the back post blasts it into the goal, but Celentano got leveled. He ran into somebody. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, it was a good cross. Yeah, Muriel stood there. I think this was yeah, I don't think that count. Yeah, that doesn't count. Yeah, he took the two steps in. So never no goal for Orlando. They almost went up two. Enrique's finish was fantastic though. Yeah, Columbus go up 2-1. I saw that. Jay, yeah, if he does that, that's what sucks, man. He got that move, and then everything that happened, he doesn't get the move. That's very unfortunate. But that was a great finish by Enrique. We were just talking about him. It was a good finish. I will say Orlando is a very aggressive team. They try to get under your skin, I feel like. Wow. Gulo, is that who that was? Yeah, and Gulo just turned on the freaking Jets and almost outran Powell to get to the ball. Buka settles and gives it to Powell, but then Powell just kicks it up in the air. Buka gets it back. He's carrying into the midfield. Now Giacchini carrying. Lays it off to Kelsey. Buka. Oh, Buka tried to get it into to Assad, I believe, but good defense by Orlando. Buka trying to get it back. Miles Robinson way out of position, so it's 2v3 here for Orlando, and good defense by Cincinnati. That's pretty cool, Gracie. Assad just got shoved down, and it was a foul, so free kick for Cincinnati. They're already back underway. Yeah, Aruo is holding Buka up. It's very physical game. I agree with you, Taylor Twelman, on that one. We very rarely agree on things. So we're coming up almost to halftime, to the 45-minute mark. Let's see what our stoppage time is. Acosta takes the shot. Go Acosta! Right from outside the box. Puts it top left. What a shot. He turned nothing into something. That's all I got to say. We have ourselves a 1-1 match. If you give Acosta just that much space, he's going to capitalize off of it. And just before halftime, Assad lets it go. Yeah, Torres just didn't put any pressure on him, and he just lifts it up and puts it top left. Wow. Let's go. Am I really that? I must be. Yeah. Well, the stream is going to be a stream. The stream is going to be at least 30 seconds behind. Wow. So we got 5 minutes of stoppage time in this first half. He does need help. They're talking about if Acosta needs help. They do need to get someone in there to help him. I mean, Kelsey has shown glimpses of goodness. I think Assad's going to help him out a good bit, but they need someone really good to come in and help Acosta. So we got a free kick for Cincinnati. They take it quickly. That was very selfish of Gioacchini there. Assad had a great run through the middle, and he could have gave it to him, and he did not. He held on to it and took a crappy shot. And Cincinnati is thumping right now. Their fans are going crazy. So Miles Robinson gets a head on it there, Kelsey, and then Kelsey got an elbow up near the face, and it's a free kick for Orlando here. I'm tired of all the conversations we're having. My feet is slower than a speeding bullet. Oh no, Angus. Well, they actually just showed the goal on 360, I believe, or at least on my 360 they did. During halftime, I might have to exit out of the game and go back into it on Apple TV. I feel like even after Gracie said that, I do feel like I'm way behind. Uh, Buko holding on. I don't understand why players are grabbing around the waist and grabbing the jersey from behind. It doesn't really make any sense. But man, this game, I got a feeling the second half of this game is going to be fantastic, and we may even see a fight. I mean, the coaching staffs are going at it right now on the sideline. A couple of the assistants are going back and forth. Assad has it for Cincinnati in the midfield. Kelsey wins it, gives it back to Assad. Assad gets taken down, but Torres did get the ball first, and now here comes Orlando. And we are getting ready to come up on that 5 minute mark. Kelsey Kelsey just got another foul. And again, he's getting talked to. Stop talking, man. Stop. The ref at this point in time, the ref needs to stop talking and just give out cards to keep the game flowing. Just stop talking. Stop talking to them. They aren't kids. These are professionals. Just start throwing out cards. They'll calm down. I don't think that he really fouled him there, but if that's what the ref called, it's one of those things. Stop slowing the game down. Quit giving them talks. Just give out cards so we can keep playing. Too many stoppages. Sorry for the little rant there right before halftime here. So Orlando have it. Wow. So halftime, I'm surprised that he stopped halftime there. Orlando was in kind of a rhythm to be on the offensive, like they were on the attack a little bit, but 1-1 here at halftime, there in Cincinnati. Uh, Both Pat Noonan and the Orlando coach are getting into it. So it's this has been a wild first half in this match. I'm glad we're getting this. I'm glad we're getting it. Angus, you're switching on the St. Louis versus Dynamo. Good luck tonight. I'm sorry. I think Dynamo are going to get the job done there on the road. I'm sorry, Angus. Oh, okay. We still got coaches getting into it. Coaches are about to fight. I like this. I like this a lot. Some of the a couple of the policemen are like telling you go this way, they go that way, move on. I like it. I like this. Wait, what was it? The ref called it because he was just having enough of the soccer players social. Yeah, I don't know. He's killing me, man. He talks. He's talking too much. He's talking too much as the ref. He needs to take control of the game. I think to get control of the game in the second half from his standpoint, um, I think that he's got to come out in the second half. If there's a hard foul, just throw a card up. I mean, it's gotta stop. You got to get it under control. You've never heard of fights in soccer? Yeah, that never happens. But no, yeah, the coaching staff. It wasn't even the players there. Coaching staff was getting into it with each other. There, it was already halftime. I think it was a pretty good half. It was definitely at first all Orlando. Orlando scores, and then they kind of set back, and then Cincinnati held a lot of possession, but never turned anything never turned it into anything. And but then Acosta, you gave him Torres gave him a little bit of space. He threw the keeper off and went near post and scored. Let's take a look at the stats so far. I'm very impressed with Enrique and the way he's playing for Orlando. I mean, I know his second goal didn't count, but man, that was a good goal. All right, Gracie, we'll see you then. So right now, Cincinnati have 56% of the possession, 44 to Orlando. Cincinnati have 8 shots, but only 1 on target. Orlando have only gotten 2 shots, and both of theirs have been on target. So Orlando needs to make more shot creations there. Also, fouls committed. They're Cincinnati have committed 11 fouls, and Orlando have committed 8. I don't think I've really heard that before. So, right now, still 67% of you are saying that Cincinnati win the match. We're going to go ahead and end that poll. Who scores first in the second half? Orlando or Cincinnati, or does no one score and this match ends in a 1-1 draw there in Cincinnati? So how's everyone else's teams doing? Jay, I know that you're super pumped, and oh, excuse me, sorry. DC United's up 2-0 over the Revs. So let's run through those real quick. Some of the scores. So halftime 0-0 there in Atlanta with them and the Red Bulls. And Atlanta have 66% of the possession. Wow. And then Charlotte is up 1-0 over Montreal. A goal by Swiderski in the 34th minute. But Montreal are holding the possession there at 63%. Then Columbus are up 2-1 over Philadelphia with goals by Cucho and Farsi for Columbus and Harrell for the Union. And Columbus, we should know this, but Columbus have the most possession with 66%. Then we've already talked about our match 1-1. 2-0 for DC United. Yeah, DC are flying. You're right, Jay. With goals by Santos and Benteke in the 3rd and 8th minute. And then it's 54% though possession is in favor of the Revs. So it sounds like they might be knocking on the door. So hopefully his St. Louis plays well. I hope that they give him a game, Angus. I do hope that they give him a game. But you think that Hackworth is more worthy in office than on the field? I don't understand what's happening on 360 right now. Okay. Anyway, Vancouver and Minnesota 1-0 for Minnesota. Dotson with a 24th minute penalty. But 62% of the possession is in favor of Vancouver. So it sounds like Vancouver's knocking on the door also. They are talking here at halftime again about the stuff happening there right at halftime between the coaching staffs. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep yawning. Maybe I'm talking too much. Do I talk too much? My co-host is just staring at me. I feel like he needs to go out. I don't have a be right back screen anymore. You need to go out. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. The dog needs to go outside, so I'm going to put my starting soon screen back on. It's supposed to feel. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. Had to run him out. Co-host. They're a lot of work, co-hosts. Jay, thank you. I appreciate that. Whew, I'm too fat for running up and down steps. So our other two matches kicked off there at the was that the 8:30 mark. Sporting Kansas City and LAFC, and then St. Louis and Houston. So right now, 360, we're watching the Sporting Kansas City LAFC match. I think I picked LAFC to win that match pretty pretty big. Oh, LAFC with a chance. Bouanga missed wide left. So 75% of you think that Cincinnati is going to score first here in the second half. Hey, the momentum is in their favor now with that last goal by Acosta. But things are getting heated, and I'm for it. I just wish the ref would quit stopping. I kind of like this little commercial they got going on. The different players standing behind the MLS Cup. I like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, St. Louis. Oh, St. Louis almost scored there off of that corner kick. Yeah, that finish by Enrique on their goal, their actual goal, both of his goals, even though that second one didn't count, very nice. But we're getting ready to head into the second half after these commercials, I guess. Maybe I need to come up with my own commercials and play them during halftime and stuff. What do you guys think? I'll just be the next MLS with how many commercials they run. I'll just play commercials right in the middle of the stream. I know that I say that, and I know that a couple of the streams that did happen because I didn't turn off automatic ads, and they were playing in the middle of stuff. So say hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm sitting here talking. I thought maybe I didn't unmute my mic, but I did. It's crazy. I think we only had three corners in that first half. I thought we had more than that, but two for Cincinnati, one for Orlando. And man, LAFC almost scored again, but it had a good shot, but it skied over, but it was deflected, I believe. Hey Connor, how are you? Hey, Columbus looking pretty good right now, Connor. Cucho's header was nice. Well, yeah, it was a header. Thanks for stopping in also, Connor, because I believe that you're streaming too, right? All right, we should be getting ready to kick off. Other 7:30 matches are starting to kick off their second half. Saw that Atlanta and New York are started already. Uh, Charlotte and Montreal. Well, the coaches shook hands here before halftime. I mean, before the second half started, is about to start. Things just getting heated. That's all. And so Kubo's coming on for Cincinnati. And we are underway. Orlando going right to left, Cincinnati going left to right, and Orlando starts with the ball. Yeah, I think you're right, Connor. Well, it depends on if Cincinnati wins. So if Cincinnati wins, there's still a point behind you all leading into decision day. But yeah, I think that potentially because I don't know who you all have on decision day. Do you have someone easy on decision day? Do you guys not play on decision day? That's wild. So yeah, if you because you guys should also beat you should beat the Revs on the 12th. So yeah, you guys should be able to lock in that uh you should be able to lock in that second spot. I thought the big upstream went well this morning. It was nice. Angus, I believe Angus, Charles, Gracie. I believe I might be missing someone else. All stopped in. So you have New York away. Oh yeah, the Red Bulls away. So you all have 3 games left. So yeah, you guys should be able to between tonight if you guys win tonight and you guys beat the Revs on the 12th. Yeah, I think you guys should have no problem clinching that second spot. I didn't know you guys were a game like you guys are only on 32 matches where everyone else is on 33. And like Toronto's eliminated because they played their 34th, so they don't have a game on decision day. So we have Orlando player down right now. I think it's Angulo. Now we're just waiting. He got hit in the throat, I believe. Oh, okay. So Powell tried to clear it, and the ball hit him right in the chest. So yeah, that definitely would knock your breath out there. So throw in for Orlando. We're back underway finally. Enrique, now Arujo, and they go all the way back to Gillespie. So Yedlin clears it away from Angolo, but Orlando has it back. Yedlin getting Yedlin was getting a little handsy there. So Wobodo sees it out. We got a goal kick for Cincinnati. Yeah, you play on the 12th against the Revs. Wonder what I'm doing. I should try to go to that game since it's in Columbus, and that's the only match on that Saturday. On next Saturday. So we got a foul, Orlando free kick. So both teams still coming out aggressive. Both teams are pulling jerseys, holding on to each other's hips. Orlando holding, trying to build. Torres, I believe, has it out at the top of the screen. Well, Enrique got the ball behind them, so intercepted, and here comes Cincinnati on the break. Powell carrying way up. Kubo, the most underrated MLS player in history, gets fouled, but no foul called. And Orlando now have the ball. Yeah, Janssen gets it to Enrique. Enrique gets pushed down, so the ref is letting some play go here. I think he did say advantage on that. Torres. Santos carrying Angulo. Muriel now has it. Carrying. Fighting off Wobodo. Arujo. Arujo gets it back from Schlegel. Santos lays it off to Angolo, but Santos kicks it out of bounds. So it's a throw for Cincinnati. So Wobodo lays it off. Cincinnati has it at their back line now. Miles Robinson kicks it upfield. Here comes Yedlin. So Kubo came on for Kelsey. Look at Acosta. Acosta gets fouled. Oh, gets fouled, but they say no, play on. I don't know about that one. So Smith has it for Orlando. Torres now has it. Crew up 3-1. Wow. Oh, never mind. It was disallowed. Was it offside? Oh, St. Louis, Angus. Angus St. Louis goes up 1-0 over Houston. Kubo with a nice interception there, but then it looks like Orlando gets it back. Is that Betcher or Becker? Angus is that scored the goal. How do you say that? Betcher or Becker? I don't know. Muriel? Oh, good defense. Powell is playing a great game there on the back line for Cincinnati. I think he's had a great game. Oh, Wobodo, what are you doing? What's up, Rose? Cincinnati got themselves back into it. All thanks to Acosta. Oh, we're getting ready to see the goal for St. Louis on 360. Oh, so Santos fouls Gioacchini. That was a good ball. Wow, great ball over the top for St. Louis, and another good pass to set him up for the goal. I like that, Angus. Let's defend the great jelly monster. Gioacchini, Assad, Acosta, and cleared out by Orlando. Muriel, oh, good step to clear it out. Throw for Orlando City. So we got two changes happening only 10 minutes in. This is odd. So Powell's coming off for Oriano. And then Murphy is also coming in for Hadibi. So yeah, that's a weird change to me. So yeah, Yedlin is now going to have to draw back and actually play defense and not really a wingback and or midfielder. And Murphy is back there with Miles now. It's a very odd change to change up your defenders. Enrique, is he going to get there? Yes, he does. Gets there. Tries to beat Murphy off the dribble. Murphy and him both hit the ball together, and Murphy clears it. But a throw, though, for Orlando City. All right, can we throw the ball in, please? Thank you. Torres. Hey, that's a good defense by Assad. I believe that's Assad. Yeah. So LAFC get a goal. Wow. So they had a PK. Unbelievable. Buonga takes the PK. The goalkeeper just punches it straight back out for Sporting Kansas City, and I don't know who it was, but man, they just rocket. Martinez just had a rocket into the top of the net. I still don't understand why they took out Powell. Powell was having a good game for Cincinnati. Yeah, Sporting Kansas City's goalkeeper just punched it right back. What a stupid, like. I mean, I know that ball is coming at you really fast, but parry it up, not straight back out. So big switch by Orlando, but goes right to Wobodo. Wobodo tries to get it to Gioacchini, and he went the wrong way. So Orlando have possession at the back there with Gillespie. Oh! I think that was a good tackle by Wobodo. Oh, he was offside. Okay, I was gonna say Wobodo had a nice tackle there. So is Joseph Martinez just now coming on for Montreal? Did he not start? Oh, Enrique almost scores again. So yeah, I guess he didn't. So Joseph Martinez just came on for Montreal, and Vargas is coming on for Charlotte now in that match. But yeah, Enrique almost got on the end of it again, but this time Miles Robinson beats him and clears it out. but it is a corner for Orlando here. Torres takes it short. Moriel tries to leave it for Torres, but turnover. Assad, big switch to Oriano, tries to, but Smith was there, defended very well for Orlando. What's up? What's up, Insider? How's things going? I still like that. I like that 0-0 draw going on there in Atlanta. It doesn't seem like both teams aren't playing very well, are they? So Murphy out wide. Giacchini. Now Wobodo has it at the midfield line. Sends it over to Yedlin. Yedlin switches over to Acosta, but he gives it back to Yedlin here. Yedlin to Acosta again. Acosta lays it off to Kubo. Kubo's in the box, crosses it, and no one's there in the middle of the box, but it goes out for a corner kick for Cincinnati. Oh yeah, Connor. I feel like it. Ohio State's looking pretty good. Oh, there's Farsi on the break there. Ooh, that was a pretty good ball. Atlanta's had more possession and shots. Yeah, I was going to say at halftime, I looked at the stats and they had more possession. So Costa is here taking the corner, getting the refs stopping, talking to everybody, having a chit chat. You know, sends it in, cleared out by Orlando, but Cincinnati gets it back. DeAndre Yedlin to Wobodo. WVU won today against Oklahoma State. They're 2-0 currently in the Big 12, but their non-conference was not. Their non-conference games are not very good. We lost to Penn State and Pitt. Yeah, Alabama lost to Vanderbilt. Who would have thought that would ever happen? Torres Smith. Smith tried to get it to Enrique, but Enrique broke for a run. Intercepted by Cincinnati. Now Yedlin has it. Oriano has it here wide at the bottom of the screen. He's carrying. Lays it off to Wobodo. Wobodo with a heavy touch, but gets it back. Gets around a defender. Crosses it. And headed out by Janssen. So it's a corner for Cincinnati here. Yeah, that was a good run by Wobodo. Oh, there you go, Connor. Yeah, future captain. I don't know. Do you think that he'll leave and try to go somewhere else and play, like Europe or anything? Because he has the talent. Cucho has the talent. Oh, I think Oriana was trying to go for the Galazzo there. My co-host didn't want to be co-host anymore. Wobodo's having himself a game here in the second half. Costa, oh, Oriano, Giacchini loses the ball in the box. He goes, yeah, he went down, but here comes Torres, Enrique. Yeah, I think that Cucho could play in a different league, but I feel like he likes it there in Columbus. So maybe he stays. You could see him getting a big extension. I could see it too, but I don't know. I feel like he might, he might go and try to play somewhere else. I hope he doesn't. I'd like to see him stay. Ngolo goal for Orlando City. Ngolo gets a rebound, takes a shot from outside the box, and the keeper mishandles it. So it's 2-1 Orlando City. Jay, that is a good take. That is a good take. He would fit well uh, in there at Brentford because they don't have a strike. They don't really have a striker right now. I don't believe. I mean, they scored, I believe, 5 goals today, all by different people too. Yeah, Celentano just did not hold on to it. That's terrible goalkeeping. Terrible goalkeeping. So Orlando City makes it 2-1. Connor, you're probably you're loving that, aren't you? Oh, so the Red Bulls, oh, Insider or Seabass, if you're still in here, what was the red card? Jay, you think he's too good for MLS? I agree. I think he is too. I think he is definitely one of the best players. I mean, that's just like Acosta. I feel like Acosta could go somewhere else too, but I believe he is also a little bit older. Oh, Murphy, play on. Murphy pulled Orlando City down, and yeah, I'm surprised that that was not a call. Oh, Buka lays off to Acosta. Acosta lays it off to Assad. Assad tries to take a shot and misses wide left. Brentford sign from Porto. Oh, okay, I did not see that. But yeah, what was the red card for in the Red Bulls Atlanta match? Actually, I think Atlanta might be able to go up. I think they just got fouled in the box. Yeah, I know. Okay, so he is 31. Yeah, so I think he's too like I feel like he could be good somewhere else too, but I don't think he leaves MLS because of his age at 31. Like as long as oh, here comes Enrique. Enrique brings it down, takes the shot, just misses wide left. So we got a whole bunch of pushing and shoving. So there's pushing and shoving going on in the Atlanta versus Red Bulls match. And Atlanta could go up here. They have a PK. Come on, Atlanta. It must be getting reviewed now. I don't know. Yellow card for Red Bulls coach. Wow. What's up, Gracie? No, that this our game has been other than Orlando's goal that just happened, hasn't been too much going on. The coaches all shook hands after they came back out after halftime. Kubo, Buka, Kubo again. I still think Kubo is so underrated. Acosta, Yedlin, Oriano. Why does he say Orishano? There's no sh in it at all. Acosta, Yedlin gets it back. Oriano takes a shot. Save by Gillespie. So the penalty is being checked there for the Atlanta versus Red Bulls match. Let's go. WVU soccer won tonight 2-1. I always like to hear that. Is that Torres to Enrique? I feel like that is a good pairing, Torres and Enrique. See, I haven't heard much about Orlando and haven't seen much of Orlando, but I feel like they're a good duo. So you feel like Shambat should get more looks too? All on set pieces. Okay. DC scored an own goal. No, making it 2-1. Oriano. Oh no. No. Enrique scores a second goal because of bad play. Oriano tries to pass it back to the keeper, and yeah, not very good pass. And Angolo passes it over to Enrique. Enrique literally walks the ball into the goal. It's something like that, Gracie. It's at least two, I believe. Gracie. Yeah, that was Cincinnati have looked very sloppy the second half. Yeah, Enrique literally walked the ball into the goal there. So that's the their two goals this half were by really mistakes by Orlando. Orlando's keeper should have saved the first one, and then that one was just poor passing. And Atlanta United go up 1-0 over the Red Bulls. Sorry, Insider or Seabass. I'm sorry that Atlanta scored. I didn't get to see everything that happened. I saw that there was a foul in the box. It was a PK and all that. Orlando's going for another goal there, and also there was a change for Orlando. Oh, Kubo took a shot. It was deflected, but Gillespie had a nice save there. Jay Cruz up 3-1. Okay. So Oriano has it. Gives it to Murphy. There you go, Connor. He gets a second. Another header. Cucho can get up, man. He can jump. He's got some hops. I'm very disappointed with how Cincinnati has played tonight. Baird to Assad. Assad takes a shot. Saved by Gillespie. That was a good shot. That's what they need more of. Oriano! Another big save by Orlando. Wow, two massive saves for Orlando. You think that's number 19 for Cucho? Yeah, I was gonna say I think Benteke is gonna win the Golden Boot. Yedlin sends it in back post, but no one is there. He's one behind Benteke. Yeah, because I think Benteke scored tonight. Oh, Assad overpassed Acosta, but Wobodo is putting in some work tonight too for Cincinnati. So like, there's just a handful of players for Cincinnati that are doing well. The others not so much. Acosta is just going through the whole team. Oh my goodness! Acosta literally just dribbled through 5 or 6 guys and got a shot off, but went wide right. My goodness. My goodness. Crazy Benteke over Messi. 6. So actually, he dribbled through 6 players. Hey, that's awesome, Connor. Kudos to Cucho. Why is he? Enrique and Miles Robinson battling it out. Miles Robinson comes up with it. Philly goal 3-2. What? All three. Okay. I thought you were saying 3-2 Philadelphia. I was like, wait a second. So Miles Robinson has control. Yedlin now. Uka. Acosta cuts in. Or Oriano. Angolo is playing good defense for Orlando also. That would be awful, Gracie, if that happened. I got a feeling they're going to change something that he can get MVP, because I don't think he has. There's also a minutes thing that you have to get to be able to get MVP, and supposedly he hasn't hit it yet. If I read correctly, and I could see them changing it so he could win the MVP. So if Orlando wins this, since I can't remember what date they said, Orlando has the best record, which is crazy to think. Oh, here they come again. Good save. Torres had a chance to put him up, put this game away, but finally a good save by Cincinnati's keeper. Oh, Acosta leaves it for Wobodo. That was a nice let go. Oriano takes on a defender. Tries to give it to Kubo, but Jensen or Johannes? No, I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Stepped up and it was a good interception there. Oh, Smith with a miss hit. Good poke by Baird, but Orlando get it back. Orlando's just hustling tonight, winning 50-50 balls. So we do have some substitutions once the ball goes out or we have a stoppage in play, and we have that right now. So two subs for Orlando, one sub for Cincinnati here. Wow, the Red Bulls tied it up. They're down a man. That's how bad Atlanta is. But the Red Bulls tie it up, down a man, 1-1. That's so disappointing. And what was Guzan doing so far off his line? But for some reason it's being reviewed. I don't understand why it's being reviewed. Yeah, I was gonna say Red Bulls did score. Yes, Oriano takes it with his left and too high. They're I think they're reviewing to see if he's offside, but I don't understand what Guzan was doing there. Way off his line. So we got about 8 minutes left before stoppage time, and it's been all Orlando this second half. So yeah, 1-1 there in Atlanta. So wait, did they? So he's offside. Oh yeah, they took away Red Bull's goal. Wow. So Kubo just got drugged down out of bounds, but no penalty given. But it is a corner kick for Cincinnati. So this would be a great time for Miles Robinson to come up big, score a header, get Cincinnati back in the game. Even Murphy. Oh, Connor Orlando's going. Is that Torres? Torres tried to run down Yedlin. Yedlin gives it back to the goalkeeper. Torres putting pressure on the keeper. Oh, Cucho's on the corner. Wouldn't that be crazy though, Connor? Three headers to get his hat trick. So Oriano driving, cuts in. Valenzuela tried to dribble through some people, couldn't do it. Orlando now, well, they were trying to counter, but They're pretty much just sitting back, chilling now. Yeah, Red Bull. What was the call on that? What was he really offside? Did it look like he was offside? Because I thought he looked onside from but the screen is very small for that one. So Wobodo carrying up, no urgency from Cincinnati at all. Which I believe with Cincinnati losing tonight, I think that solidifies Columbus as second for uh, for the East. So that's nice that they won't have to play Miami until late. But yeah, Cincinnati, no urgency. You have 5 minutes left. You're down 2 goals, and they're kind of just sitting there passing. Like I understand you have to kind of have a build up, but no urgency because of Benteke. Benteke scores all the goals for DC United. Gracie. Costa lays it off for Oriano. Oriano takes another deep shot. He needs to quit shooting that, man. He's not going to hit those right now. Yeah, Gracie, I was being funny that Benteke. I was I was being funny that Benteke scores all their goals. He doesn't score all their goals, but he scores the majority of them. But yeah, Santos also scored tonight. Is that game finished yet? No, it's in the 90th, like this one, or close to the 90th. Oriano lays it off to Baird. Oriano, Baird, Yedlin to Wobodo. Someone needs to make a run. Costa gets it to Yedlin. Yedlin, Oriano back to Yedlin. Yedlin crosses it in, cleared out by Orlando. Orlando is just putting a whole bunch of numbers in the box. So Orlando's going to make a couple more changes. Ojeda, and I didn't see who the other person was that came on. Lynn. Lynn comes on for Enrique. Yeah, Ojeda's coming on for Torres, and Enrique's coming off. So, and they really think that Orlando's going to win this one now. Hey, those two have played very well tonight. Torres and Enrique. Enrique is kind of like limping though. Oh, geez. Of course, there's something going on with the ref. I don't understand what's happening. So something with his. So the main ref has something going on with his armband or something. So electronics or something. I don't know what's happening. Why does it matter, dude? There's less than 5 minutes left. Refs ref games without this stuff before. Just ref the game. It's one thing if we were like 20 minutes into the game, but it's the end of the game. Come on. Twelman just said that the ref has been solid tonight. He lost control of the game in the first half, and it's been quiet the second half. Looks like there's an insider. It looks like there's a lot of. Oh, Kubo got a head on it. Insider, is there a lot of just a lot of craziness happening in the Atlanta Red Bulls match? Oh, Charlotte just scored at the buzzer. Ajuman, I believe. Wow. Not at the buzzard. I don't know why I said the buzzard, but right at the end. It was the 94th minute, and there was only 4 minutes of stoppage time. So that knocks Montreal down to ninth, and DC in the eighth spot. So we had 6 minutes of stoppage time in our match here. Ice cream sounds good right now, Gracie. The Atlanta Red Bulls match has 11 minutes of stoppage time. That is crazy. And Ajuman just chipped the keeper. Do we think that Cincinnati get one back here late? It's weird to see Ladero in another jersey besides Seattle. Jay, DC needs to hold your hearts racing. I mean, it's almost time, right? Yeah, I hope y'all win. I hope it stays the way it is because you guys are in eighth now. Montreal is ninth with their loss to Charlotte tonight. So Orlando wasting time there at the flag. Connor, are you still in here? Yeah, Connor, I saw that. I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you. Do you think that Columbus will play their starters next Saturday in the match against the Revs? But yeah, I don't think. I mean, do they really clinch it though? Because oh yeah, they do. They do clinch it. So never mind. So you're waiting on this game. Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think that the Crew are going to play any of their starters next weekend against the Revs? Most of them are on international duty. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Rihanna tries to take a shot from outside the box. It's blocked. Yedlin settles it. Wobodo now has it. I think this game is definitely over. No urgency by Cincinnati. Unfortunately, both of Orlando's second goals were just stupid, stupid mistakes by Cincinnati. Well, Kubo tries to take a shot, blocked again by Orlando. They did a good job blocking a lot of shots tonight, especially in the second half. So DC United get the dub. Let's go, Jay. I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited for you. I'm also kind of excited for Atlanta. Atlanta won to if Atlanta wins their game tonight, we still have a shot. A slim one, but we still have a shot. Oh no, Jay. Getting the noise complaint. Oh, Oriano. Nope. Araujo clears it out. Yeah, Orlando City played very well tonight. Oh, Costa. Atlanta scores a second in stoppage time, and that seals the deal there. Tyler Wolff. So yeah, that makes me happy for Atlanta. We still have a chance. It's a slim one, but we still have a chance. Oh, I think that was a great tackle, but Ladero fouls. Janssen gets a yellow card. So this is a promising spot. Yeah, that was definitely a clean tackle, by the way. But promising spot for Cincinnati. You definitely want to try to get one back here. What a through ball for Atlanta there. Tyler Wolff finishes. Way to finish the ball there. You went 0 and 3. I probably did too. I've not been doing great with predictions lately. That's why I tell people I do it for fun. I make the videos for fun. And I try to go based off stats and everything, but MLS is so hard to predict. You just never know. You really don't. You really never know what's going to happen. Poor Ladero's down on his side. Oriana takes a shot. Yep. So that is the end of the game. Orlando City 3-1 on the road against Cincinnati. I did pick Cincinnati. CJ, I picked Cincinnati to win this. I really thought that they were going to. Um, yeah, I just don't. I don't know what's going on with Cincinnati, but this is not the way that Cincinnati wants to be right now. Heading into heading into uh, heading into the playoffs, you don't want to be in this poor form. Yeah, Gracie, just the best way MLS right is pick the team that you think will lose. Yeah, exactly, Jay. I mean, you really do just guess. Yeah, McCarty is playing his last home game for Atlanta. So yeah, before we go, let's take a look. So DC, as of right now, with these games going final, DC holds that eighth spot for you, Jay, and Montreal get bumped down to 9 after losing to Charlotte. And I think I said Montreal was going to go on the road and get a draw. Um, Toronto's eliminated. Philadelphia lose tonight. Atlanta win tonight, puts them at 37 points. So Philadelphia and Atlanta both have 37. Nashville have 33. I don't know who they play. They play tomorrow. I think they're not going to have a chance. The Revs aren't going to have a chance. The Revs should be eliminated now. But like the only way, the only way for Atlanta to get in is next weekend they win, or not next weekend, decision day. Atlanta has to win, and then Montreal or DC both have to, not both, but one of them have to lose, and we need Philadelphia to lose. That's the only way Atlanta get in, because they would only get in by goal differential, because their goal differential is only -3, while DC and Montreal's are -15 and -18. So Atlanta would get in if they win decision day and one of DC or Montreal loses. But the thing is, on decision day, Atlanta plays in Orlando. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, I don't understand how Nashville have. Well, Nashville still have 2 games tonight. Well, yeah, I don't understand how they are not eliminated. I'm just going by what is on MLS's website. So yeah, the Rebs would be eliminated after tonight because they only have 31 points. But Nashville have 33, so if they would win, that would be 36. Yeah, I don't understand why they are not on there as eliminated, because there is no way for them to make it. So yeah, I would like to see Atlanta winning in Orlando. I just don't see it happening. And then DC, who does DC have on decision day? DC has Charlotte. So depending on what Charlotte does, because Charlotte can't really, I mean they can't get into the top 4. Orlando clinch with their win tonight. They clinch that 4th spot, unless somehow Charlotte would beat DC by. They would have to beat DC by 5 points, 5 or 6 goals for Charlotte to be able to jump. No, actually, never mind. I take that back. That's incorrect. Charlotte, there's no way for Charlotte to catch Orlando now. Yeah, I don't think it. What's weird is it updates automatically, but they only update certain things. Yeah, because they updated the Toronto stuff earlier today, but so the Red Bulls did score. Wow, but they're way over the 11 minutes. Oh, what a shot, too. Was that Manuel? Guzan gets beat near post so much. It's unbelievable. And it was not near post. So 2 players get into it here. So that's it. That goes final. So 2-1 Atlanta. So yeah, Atlanta have a chance to make the playoffs. But like I said, DC plays against Charlotte, so we would need Charlotte to win. Montreal play at home against NYCFC, so it depends on what NYCFC do, because they really can't move up into a home spot, like a guarantee, home game. So I don't know what it depends on what lineup they bring. So yeah, insider. Yeah, that's the thing. They could stay in 7th. Yeah, because right now NYCFC, depending on what NYCFC does tomorrow against Nashville, right now, uh, they have 47 points and Red Bulls have 47. Charlotte have 48. So they're pretty much, those 3 can switch, but that's about it. So it's crazy. Jay, can I do a 9:30? I've thought about it, but I'm not going to tonight. I think that well, decision day. I don't know. We might well, Saturday, is it Saturday that we're doing WV, not WVU. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of everywhere. The USA play on the 12th, right? So I think that we're going to do, yeah. So USA on the 12th, we're going to do it instead of the Columbus game, because Like Connor said, there's going to be a lot of people on international duty and all that. So we're going to do USA on Saturday the 12th, and then for decision day on the 19th, we're going to stream all night. We're going to just do a 360. We're going to sit and watch all the 6 o'clock games. We might take a little break, and then I'll come back and we will do the 9 o'clock games. So we will sit and watch all of them. I will probably have 360. I'll probably do multicast on my TV and on the iPad. So we will have multiple games going on plus 360, and we'll just go around and just talk about all of that during that time. But we'll go ahead and end the stream there. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I love hanging out with you all. You're fantastic. Angus, St. Louis up 2-0. Let's go. Let's go, St. Louis. Making it hard for Houston there. I like that. But thank you all for hanging out. I really do enjoy this. I love the community that we have made. We talked about that earlier. I believe Angus and I in the Discord. Like, I really like what we've done with the community. Hopefully we continue to grow. But we're going to call it a night. I hope you all have a great Saturday, have a good Sunday, and a good work week next week. And we'll see you all next time. Atlanta's kind of on the break. Yeah, Almada gets it. Puts it over. Caleb Wiley. Go! Let's go! Crossfield to Wiley. Wiley to Yakamakis. Yakamakis, go! There it is. Oh, Giacchini. St. Louis is on the attack. Giacchini has it out wide on the right. Klaus. Oh my goodness. We almost got to see our first goal. Almada puts it in. Almada! Oh my goodness. Almada. MVP. Let's go.